Hey, how's it going, everybody? Can't yell for this one. It's late here, and there's children sleeping in the apartment below me. So, welcome to Fandom Fights. My name is Tim. I'm here today with not the same shtick I did last time, because that's what I was about to do. Nick Tuig. Nick, how are you?
Sticky shtick. Hi. Good. Good to be here. Glad. Happy. No one's sleeping below me. I'm in a basement.
That's true. You are in the basement of the French building. What is it?
Parence Basement.
Parence Basement. Yeah, I really like that. We have an interesting matchup today. We have Mr. Tyler Beutler, just played in a number one contenders match in singles, went on to play for the title in teams, now back for another shot at glory in the tournament, going up against Adelaide Spence. Last time we saw Spence narrowly losing to Boatman on the final question. Very close match, very impressive. Also playing really well in teams. They haven't quite gotten the win in Isn't It Ironic, but playing really well nonetheless, and coming down to close calls every time. What do you think about the match, Nick?
Yeah, I agree. All of Spence's matches have either been their first win or a really exciting good match. So I'm excited to see what Spence could do here. They're definitely the underdog in this match, but who knows, an upset could happen. Tyler playing really well. Like you said, made it to a title match in teams, made it to a number one contender match in singles. Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
Oh, I gotta wear the shirt. Sorry.
There
I'm in faction now. Finally,
part of our faction. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, we're so glad to have you, and I'm excited to see this because whoever you're playing, I don't know who that is, and the manager. I've heard that this was a faction before, but news to me.
So here's the fun thing. I've played Tyler twice. I beat him once, and I lost to him once. But they're both in Warzone teams, so it doesn't matter. The fun part, though, is I've had 2 losses so far in Fandom. One is someone who played for a Fandom Teams title. The other person won a Fandom Teams title. And Tyler just played for a Fandom Teams title. So at least I am, consistent in my losses. Well, that happened today, though.
I mean, consistency is key, but it sounds kind of like you're due. And this isn't for a title, and it's not playing someone that won one. So yeah, this is the time. So,
this is the time. So Tyler, you're really nice. I enjoy talking to you. And if you win, cool. I'd like to win. I prepped. I want to win. But if I lose, whatever. I was meant to lose. I'm the fucking 28 seed. It's whatever. If you lose, go on, have fun. Do well in the tournament. At least I lost to someone who made a run. But please, for the love of fucking God, lose today because I need to win. But see that right.
Dog story all the way. Not a problem. We're ready to roll.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think I've managed against Fun DMC. It is a hi. I'm part of the First Order. We win shit around here. You guys make T-shirts for everybody, and that's really cool. And I'm really proud that you guys have somebody in your team that can make shirts for everybody. You picked up Spence. I don't know why. But Tyler's a really good player. Tyler went on a run. Tyler barely lost to Thomas Scully. He made it close. Went to a team's title. So I think you have what it takes. But let me tell you, this tournament, fucking wild. Shit's happening. Things are not making sense. So I'm not putting anything past Fun DMC or Spence tonight. So, Tyler, same thing I'll tell you every time.
No sudden death?
We're not going to fucking sudden death. Okay, let's go.
Nick, what'd you think of those promos?
I think Cody and Tyler are finally meshing as a manager-player combo. I think they get each other. I think they are now a perfect fit. And Spence, I like Spence's attitude right now. It's sort of like, Tyler, if you win, great, but I want to win. And if I don't win, that's sort of what everyone expects. And that's a dangerous mindset to have, for their opponent. So again, I'm still excited from when I was excited before. Excitement.
Awesome. So let's get excited and get into round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. 3 repeats and 1 challenge rule for the entirety of the match for both of you. Any questions from the competitors? All right. Nick, what is question 1?
Question number 1 comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. And the question is, Pitch, the villain of Rise of the Guardians, is what mythical legendary monster?
Um,
Do you think they'll make a sequel to this movie called Dawn of the Guardians?
yes, even though the dawn comes before the rise.
All we know is once the sun's up, we're going to fight war.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
I just guessed Abominable Snowman.
And Spence.
Is he the boogeyman?
Boogeyman is the correct answer. Spence strikes first blood as we get into the next question, which is in the category of Worlds of DC. Hippolyta is the mother of which Worlds of DC character?
Casually searching for my marker, can you tell?
I was doing that during the promos.
Oh, well darn. Should have followed your lead.
Cody, we will come to you after this. I'm seeing some and I think he did get it in before the question. So
Ooh, I got a question right. Cody's scared.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence.
Wonder Woman.
And Tyler.
Wonder Woman.
That is correct. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We are back. No challenges being had, nothing. Both got the last question correct, so it's 2-1 Spence as we move on to the next question.
Your third question comes in the category of horror icons. Which Friday the 13th film features an android named KM13?
What would your android name be?
Probably like NK69. Is something funny?
Oh, fucking chat.
I saw nothing funny there. I thought that was a very serious answer. But
it's 69. It's funny.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
Jason X.
And Spence.
Nope, got it wrong.
Jason X is correct, so Tyler ties it up 2-2 as we get into the next one, which is in the category of Star Trek. Who plays Deanna Troi in the Next Generation series? That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
It's like really close to like Danny, but it's not like quite there.
It's like if they took the Y at the end and put it like towards the front. 4,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Spence, we'll start with you.
I put Alfred Woodard. No, I'm wrong.
And Tyler.
I saw like a jump of letters of just like, sorry, is that Miranda Sturgis or something like that? Yeah, I know.
Very, very close. It's Marina Sirtis.
No,
Marina. So nobody hits that one as we get into the next one.
Your next question comes in the category of Disney animation. How does Hero's brother Tadashi die in Big Hero 6? Morbid.
Yeah, morbid, and this movie still bothers me.
What? It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's got big heroes.
I've just missed many Big Hero 6 questions in my life, and so it bothers me.
That's fair.
And by many, I mean 2.
That's multiple. That's more than one. Less than
Big Hero 2.
Yeah.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence.
He gets caught in an explosion.
And Tyler.
Explosion?
Both correct. We stay tied 3-3. All right, next question is coming in the category of Planet of the Apes. What is the name of Caesar's oldest son in the New Apes trilogy? What will you name your eldest son?
Dawn of the War Rise.
Nice.
Dawn of the War Rise, Michael Tuig.
Nice. 5. All
Really?
one word for
Yes.
That would end up the 5 greatest men I know.
Hands down. Let's start with Spence
Cornelius.
and Tyler.
I said Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes is correct. So Tyler takes the lead 4-3 as we get into the next question.
The next question comes in the category of YA dystopia. How many times do Thomas and Teresa kiss throughout the Maze Runner series?
It's like before we were talking about like the death of life, and now we're kind of talking about like the beginning, like bringing in life. People kiss usually when they create life.
Dumbass! You dumbass! You're a dumbass! Such a dumbass! You're an ass!
Wow. Sure. I guess that's step 1.
Sometimes not, though.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm delirious from lack of sleep.
69, dude.
3, 2, 1. Heads down. Let's go to Tyler
I said once.
and Spence.
1?
That is correct. All right, guys. Your next question is in Wizarding World. During their fight in the Crimes of Grindelwald, what does Jacob almost call Queenie out loud, which she hears because she can read his mind? This movie, let me tell you,
Please.
I've seen it more than I care to admit.
Likewise.
It's upsetting.
Agreed.
5. You keep picking at title matches.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence
I don't know. Crazy?
and Tyler.
I said put it.
Crazy is correct.
Yeah! Let's fucking go!
Thank you. Your next question comes in the category of Marvel. F. Gary Gray directed which Marvel film?
So we've talked about this before, but you directed a film in college.
Right.
I directed a film in high school.
True.
They're both available somewhere on the internet, and they're both terrible, right?
We'll never tell.
You said it in a match before.
It was in a match?
Yeah, you said it, and that's how I found it.
I thought I told you off screen.
No.
no.
I think you said it in a recorded match.
Well,
5,
no.
4, 3, and I'll tell you why after the
My
call.
acting is terrible in that film.
Hands down. Let's start with Tyler
Didn't have anything.
and Spence.
So it's not Stubby A Day in the Life. It's Men in Black International.
Men in Black International is correct, and Stubby A Day in the Life is one of the many films I made. That one is actually not that bad. Okay, so Spence takes a 1-point lead as we get into the final question. The final question is in Fandom quotes, and the question is, what MCU film features the line, "Bitch, please, you've been to space"?
Keep putting bad words in the quotes question.
I was thinking the same thing. This is now 2 matches we've recorded tonight where I've had to read a quote in the match that has had a swear word in it.
You poop mouth.
You Ron, you poopy mouth.
Why'd you do it, Ron?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Fucking
1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence
I don't know. Avengers Infinity War. I don't think I'm right.
and Tyler.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Far From Home is correct. So with that point, Tyler tying it up 6-6. Is that what you have, Nicholas?
That is what I have.
All right, so we are going to go into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. You will get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, unless you decide to go to multiple choice. Then it will only be worth 1 point. And come on, people. Stealing is available in round 2, so before you go yelling answers, just think about it. Decide if you want to do that, because stealing is available. Okay, the categories on the wheel this evening are Star Wars, Wizarding World, DreamWorks Animation, DC, Mission Impossible, scores and soundtracks, horror icons, and Fandom quotes. Tyler, we'll bring in your manager. Do you guys want to spin first or defer to Spence.
Well, Tyler, did you know kissing leads to, making life? And second, do you want to go second? Or, hey, I went first last round. It went really well this previous match, but I'm whatever you want to do.
We can defer.
We'll go second.
Okay. So we will bring up Mr. I'm losing my mind. Anthony, Jesus. Here's the spin. No, I wasn't forgetting your name. I was bringing up the wrong tab, and I got super confused.
I thought you were going to say Mr. Wheel.
Mr. Wheel. We're bringing up Mr. Wheel and Mr. Anthony. So here is the spin for Spence.
Mortal enemy so much you forgot your name.
It's all right. It's because we're enemies.
Mortal enemies. Scores and soundtracks. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
So I know that there's better things and worse things.
Yes.
I think I'm at a point where I should try and hit something I'm better at. So I want to spin again. What do you think?
I agree with that. I think, you're tied up right now. So you're not desperate for points. You're right there. So I think you could probably get something better. There's more probably better than worse. So if you're feeling it, I feel that can get really deep and weird. So I would say.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Tim, I'd like to spin again.
Thank you. Okay. So the spin is in and you land on Mission Impossible.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right.
Again.
All
right. Thank you for being here, Mortal Enemy, as I pick the next stage. Nick, you want to go ahead and give Spence their questions in Mission Impossible?
Gladly. Spence, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Mission Impossible?
I hope so.
Okay, your first question. Jonathan Rhys Meyers appears in which Mission Impossible film?
Mission Impossible 3.
That's correct for 2 points. Second question. In Mission Impossible, where on the train to Paris does Ethan leave the list for Max?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Multiple choice options are, is it A, the baggage rack, B, the bathroom, C, under her seat, or D, in her food?
A.
A is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 1 point steal. The options again are A, the baggage rack, B, bathroom, C, under her seat, or D, in her food.
Under her seat?
That is correct for a 1 point steal. Your third question, Spence. In Mission Impossible Fallout, during Ethan's dream at the start of the film, who is officiating his wedding to Julia?
Solomon Lane.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. How does Ethan save the Chancellor of Austria from being killed in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation?
He shoots him in his shoulder.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, the team's cover is blown when Sabine notices a camera contact lens in whose eye?
Brandt.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Bringing Spence's total up to 14.
That is what I have.
All right, Tyler with that steal gets up to 7 as we bring back the wheel and Mr. Newberry. Here is the spin for Tyler. It lands on DreamWorks Animation.
We'll spin again. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to spin again.
Okay, spinning again. This is what you are stuck with. You are stuck with Star Wars.
Take it slow.
Okay.
All right. Tyler, are you prepared for your questions in Star Wars?
Yep.
All right, your first question. Which Star Wars film features a speeder chase on Corellia? Five, four.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, The Phantom Menace, B, Solo, C, Rogue One, D, The Force Awakens.
I'll say Rogue One.
That is incorrect. Spence, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, The Phantom Menace, B, Solo, C, Rogue One, D, The Force Awakens.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Tyler, your next question. How does Anakin initially know his mother is in danger in Attack of the Clones?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, he got a message from C-3PO. B, his brother Owen tells him. C, he reads Watto's mind. D, he has nightmares about her.
Yeah, he has nightmares about her.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. Billy D. Williams appears in how many Star Wars films?
3.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. What rank does Holdo have in The Last Jedi?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Admiral, B, Corporal, C, Lieutenant Commander, D, Vice Admiral.
Say Admiral.
That is incorrect. Spence, chance for a 1-point steal. The options again are A, Admiral, B, Corporal, C, Lieutenant Commander, D, Vice Admiral.
D, as in dog.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Tyler, your final question. In The Empire Strikes Back, the film opens with a probe that drops on Hoth. Who destroys the probe?
Han Solo.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so at the end of Tyler's turn, he gets his total up to 12, but with those steals, Spence is up to 16.
Yep.
All right, so it's a 4-point game as we go into the betting round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to say a category. The players are then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they lose those points, and we will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions?
Mm-mm.
All right, the first category that you guys can bet points on is going to be the Wizarding World.
Good.
Go ahead, Cody.
You go ahead, Jim.
No, you go ahead. You talk first, I talk first, you got first, you know?
How many times are we going to make that joke?
It's an easy joke.
You have to bet at some point, so I am okay if you don't want to send on this. It is round 1 of a tournament, so I think you possibly could hit it. But I know you're a little... that Star Wars round, by the way, could have been a lot worse for us. So good job. I think you could bet something on this. I think you'll be able to hit it. But if you want to wait for another question, I trust you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You have a little bit of a lead. You know how you feel with Wizarding World.
Yeah. I know exactly what I'm betting. I got it.
Perfect.
Why do you need a manager then?
To talk.
All right, let's get bets starting with Tyler.
2.
Okay.
0.
Okay. Here is the question. What is the first spell Harry teaches to Dumbledore's army in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
I hate this.
Some mixed reactions.
Correct.
A hush falls over the host.
Yes. Yeah.
I have a question about your shirt, but it will wait until the next question.
Okay, sounds good. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
Nothing.
And Spence.
Is it Expecto Patronum?
It is not. It is Expelliarmus.
Yeah, that's zero for me.
So Tyler will lose 2 points, goes down to 10. It is now a 6-point game as we get into the next category, which is Watch Nicholas.
The next category is scores and soundtracks.
All right. It's a crapshoot. If I bet anything, I bet 1, but I think I have enough leeway. I can bet 0 and hope for a better category.
I agree. Yeah, I think there's something better out there for you to try a little bit more. So I'll go.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
We're going to have to send, so get ready.
All
All
right.
right. 20 questions. You're fine.
Let's get bets starting with Spence
0.
and Tyler.
2.
What's the question, Nicholas?
Your question is, who composed the score for every film in the Hunger Games series? Want to hear a secret, Tim?
Is it about my shirt?
No, it's not. We'll have to get to that next time.
Okay.
The secret is I accidentally clicked off the match, but I remembered the question, and I just pretended to be reading it off when actually I wasn't.
Ooh.
Did I read the right question?
Yes, you did. You did read the right question. 5,
Fantastic.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence, who bet 0.
James Newton Howard.
And Tyler.
James Newton Howard.
That is correct. Tyler gains 2 points. It is back to a 4-point game as we get into the next category, which is the category of horror icons.
No. Audible. No.
We're good.
That was great.
That's not even talking. There's
Yeah,
no talking. I still don't know.
We have this great relationship where it's like I know I fucking hate this category, and most players do. So like,
And then he writes questions about the house to Jack Bell. Okay, interesting. Bet 2. Good. Bye.
If Jason was in it, it'd be a lot better movie.
All right. Bet starting with Tyler
2.
and Spence.
I wrote well this time. 0.
All
Sorry.
right. The question in horror icons. What is the subtitle to the 5th film in the Halloween franchise?
Oof.
What's your favorite? Oh wait, the shirt, Tim. What's on your shirt?
This is Thanos.
Oh, okay, I know him.
This is Gamora, Star-Lord,
Less familiar with those.
Black Panther, Rocket, Captain America, Spider-Man, and then the Infinity Gauntlet on his hand. 5.
Wow,
It's like an angry green dude.
that's
2.
from Mary Poppins.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence, who bet 0.
The Curse of Michael Myers.
And Tyler.
Is that The Revenge of Michael Myers?
The Revenge of Michael Myers is the correct answer. So Tyler gains 2 more points. It is now a 2-point game, 14-16. As we get into the 4th question, what is the category, Nicholas?
The category is DC.
No, we're up first. I think.
No, I went first last time. Cody, go ahead. You know, politeness and everything.
Fuck. Act like you've been here before.
What was the category?
DC.
DC, okay.
I mean, it could be something you don't know, but if they don't bet, this is our chance to go into that final and then go to the place that you love more than anybody else in this league, and that could be sudden death. So if you want to tie it right now, you bet 2, and let's have some fun. All right? Use your repeats for it all. Let's have some fun. Let's make Tim edit some more.
So here's the thing. I want to avoid sudden death because that's hell right now. I think I bet 1 because either that gets me the match or I'm only slightly down, so I can at least come back from that.
This is the best category you've gotten so far in this. So yeah,
Right.
say, yeah, 1's probably a good call.
Okay.
No sudden death. I can't handle that again.
Okay. Let's get bets starting with Spence
1.
and Tyler.
2.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
The question is, what color is the crystal that creates the Fortress of Solitude in Superman the movie?
So what were you really? Is that all you wanted to know about my shirt?
I couldn't tell what it was. I just wanted to know what was on your shirt. I realized I hyped it up a lot, but other things came up during the process of asking about your shirt. I just wanted to know what it was.
Do you know what movie this is for, though?
Holmes and Watson?
Yeah, actually, good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence.
I don't know. Blue?
And Tyler.
Green?
Green is correct. So Tyler goes up to 16. Spence loses a point and goes down to 15.
Mm-hmm.
So the lead has changed going into the final question, which is the category of Jimmy Bond.
Good game, Tyler. I have to bet
Don't
2.
call
There's
it
no
a
chance.
comeback.
You have to, and just
Yeah.
hope you know it.
I'm not going to hit it. I'm not, but, gotta try.
Yeah.
Oh, you watched? Didn't you do all this?
What? Oh,
Didn't you watch
little
all
while
these?
back.
It's a
Little
while
while
ago,
back.
right?
So.
Bet 1. So worst scenario, they tie and we still go to sudden death.
I'm sorry, Tyler. Do you want to win or do you want to go to sudden death?
Do you agree with that, Tyler, or do you think it's something else?
It's up to
I
you.
know that they said, okay, this is my scenario. I know I'm taking longer than I should, but the scenario is they bet 2 and they actually guess a Bond movie or something, and then you lose because we don't bet on it. 1, we go to sudden death. 2, we automatically win. It's your call on that, but I think 1 or 2 is totally the game to play right now.
Okay.
You bet 2 the rest of the way. Why don't we just bet 2?
Okay.
Because a Bond question that Spence knows that you don't know, I don't think that's happening. So let's do it. No, you don't get to. You don't get to go to sudden death tonight. You don't get to go to sudden death.
All right. Let's get bets starting with Spence
I'm sorry, Anthony. 2.
and Tyler.
Do.
All right. The question is James Bond. Bond fights the main villain of A View to a Kill on what American landmark?
Yes,
Have
Tim.
you ever been out of the continental United States?
Yeah. I went to Jamaica.
Oh, we've talked about this. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the only time I've left the country is when I went to Jamaica.
Someone said jump off a cliff, Nick, and then I did. It was 50 feet. I landed in a little puddle. Great.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Spence
I really hope it's Mount Rushmore.
and Tyler.
Golden Gate Bridge.
And your winner, Tyler Beutler. The answer was the Golden Gate Bridge with a final score of 18-13, Nick.
That's correct.
That score, I don't think, quite shows the match we had here today. We were tied. Tyler got a category he didn't seem super excited about, but came to play in round number 3. What'd you think of the match?
I think it was great, and I think Spence has nothing to hang their head about because Spence, for the majority of the match, looked like they had it. Keeping up with Tyler in round 1, and then outplaying him in round 2. Tyler just mounted a very impressive, incredible comeback, which made for a great match, so it was fun to watch.
Absolutely. So we'll start by talking to Spence. Nick, would you go ahead and take care of post-match interviews for me?
Spence, you said it yourself. Your losses have come to people who have challenged for titles or held titles. And even in those losses, you always keep it very close. You always make it a great match. Round 3 just didn't work out your way. But round 2 and round 1 really did. So you played really well for most of the match. How are you feeling about your performance?
I'm pissed.
That's
And the worst thing about it is at the end of the day, if I hit the horror icon question, which I honestly should have, it doesn't change anything. I defer. He gets his strength, I get my strength, and it's still I couldn't have won with this round 3. Even if I bet where I wanted to, I couldn't. There was nothing there for me to do. I was fucked, and I just need to be a better player.
I mean, yeah, that you played great. Round 1, round 2, fantastic, awesome work, and then round 3 were just categories that aren't your strengths,
right.
And that's hard to do when you can't really bet if it's something that you don't feel confident in, and it's just luck of the draw in round 3. But I mean, this shows that you clearly have the ability to keep up with the higher tier players, and people should be a little scared.
I'm so fucking close, and every time it's a great, and I'm tired of playing a great.
That's fair. Well, that leads me to my next question, Spence. I'd like you to pick one person who has not challenged for a belt or held a belt that you would like to play next.
I'm tired of weights. I am tired of every match I'm playing and being like this worldly thing of uphill battle every time. I want something casual. Mike fucking Shea, great dude, my teammate. Like, I know if I play him, even if I lose, I'm giving him a win. Like, I would love to see him continue to thrive, but I also want to win. It's literally win-win. So fuck it. Like, bring me my hype, man. Just nice, relaxed, nice little promo music he brings to the match every time. Be great.
All right. Well, I won't spoil anything, but we'll talk. Spence, great job today. Seriously, very well done. Very exciting match. But for now, we will get to the winner of today's match. Cody, it might be your year for round 3 comebacks, especially involving Tyler and the First Order. So you did good. You avoided sudden death. How we doing?
So, yeah, I've done it all as a manager. We've won titles. We went through things. Now I just try to make it hard on myself and put my back against the wall and actually think. It's just knowing your player. It took me and Tyler about a year to kind of like figure each other out and where we need to me just be like, hey, we're doing this. I know looking back, I think DreamWorks would have been an effing nightmare for us if we would have kept DreamWorks. The second worst thing that we could have got right then was Star Wars. I'm with him on that. The planet names, I still guess Geonosis as my only planet, and that thing appears in one movie. One movie and for like 30 minutes. So at the end of the day, I think I just trust Tyler to hit the questions when his back's against the wall is where it boils down to. I knew when we missed the Star Wars question that we were going to be down 6. There was 4 questions left. We just have to keep checking away. Scores and soundtracks. Would Tyler love that every round? No, but we're going to send him out for that. And next one was, horror icons, which that's a tripped up question, basically. Well, the 5th one, I know it says the Halloween 5, but what is that thing that follows? You end up hitting it. You even got the James Bond question, so we would have won regardless of that. I just think Tyler wanted to kind of bet one and miss something so we could equal sudden death because he loves playing in that arena. But I'm glad we just won in regular time. Yeah, I just feel bad for Spence because, it sucks, being that close. But I'm glad for Tyler to move on. And I don't know who we're playing next, but he's also got Warzone stuff. So we're doing a lot. Hey, and you did really well tonight. And I know you've been watching Alien versus Predator stuff right now. So well done, Tyler. Well done. Add that to Fandom.
Speaking of moving on, Tyler, you will be moving on to round 2. Your opponent will either be, we already know at this point because this is releasing later, but to keep it a mystery in case you haven't watched yet, you will be playing either your Warzone teammate, Antonio Chavez, or a rematch of the tournament round 1 last year in Nico Suave Rigoli. You'll be playing the winner of those 2.
So love Antonio. That would be a lot of fun. I just really want to make Nico cry. So if that's the scenario, I want him to be like, I'm good, and you're not good enough to play. But we'll see. That's who I'm hoping to play because I managed Nico last year against Tyler, and he lost. So I'm excited to be on the other end of managing Tyler and him still busy. So we're gonna do some work, get some ready because that's not a loss we want to take. If it's Chavez, we'll lose to Chavez. That's fine. I mean that's an okay. That's inside the faction. We can take that match less serious. But Nico, no, we're not losing Nico. So we're gonna study some Star Wars planets, okay? Because we know that's gonna be on the wheel, and some lieutenant, like vice admiral, that shit's important. So thanks for having us, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Well, congratulations again. Throw it back to Tim.
I'm back. Good match. Spence playing really, really, really well. It just kind of came down to the betting round. That's how it goes all the time here. Is the betting round is a make or break type of situation. But Tyler played really well too. Made his way through Star Wars and got the points where he needed to, and was able to get the win. So all around great match. But that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for all the other matches coming out in both Warzone Fandom tournaments. They're all happening right now. So lots of good stuff. So for Cody and Tyler, Spence and Anthony, Nick and myself, this has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.